My relationship with books started when I was 17 years old. With everything that I do, I try to find information, and books are there for information.
That's true.
But then when I started reading the book, I was like, this is amazing. I think with purpose, you must have an intimate relationship with your God. One would say it was late, but I think it was right on time, because the journey that was about to start really led me to never giving up.
That's true.
I learned so much from that, and I took away that the importance of reading will elevate you to your next level.
That's true.
And it will help you reach your goals.
I was saying that I love to say a lot that for every problem, the solution is just one book out there.
Yeah.
So don't stress yourself. Just go buy that book. It will definitely help you deal with the problem that you're facing.
Yeah.
So I've asked you to bring books. Yeah? Your favorite books.
Yeah, my favorite books.
So you've chosen 4 books that you love. Yeah. So let's talk about these books.
Yes. Pageants have given me an amazing opportunity to be a dreamer, to set goals, of course, but outside of that, they've given me a lot of finances.
A lot of money.
Yeah, money, chankura. So through pageantry, I was able to use my beauty and my brains to get cash prizes, which is amazing. But now, I remember the first pageant where I got a cash prize. Child, I blew the money. I blew the money.
You didn't know what to do with it.
I didn't know what to do with it. I started buying clothes, started buying gifts for the family. You spend money.
The excitement of having a lot of money.
Yes, exactly. So I was like, something has got to give here. It was before I actually came across this book. At first, I came across the Girl Get Your Credit Straight book. But I then realized that I need to get something that speaks to where I'm going, because clearly with me as a brand growing, I'm growing mentally, spiritually, yes, but financially I'm also growing.
What's happening?
Yes, so I need to get something that's going to motivate me, give me information, and also lead me to spending my money wisely. And so the third book is my favorite book, because I like, this thing means that I'm still reading the book. Yeah. It's titled Rich Women. And it's for obviously it's for women, and it's all about investing. Understand? Because I think as Black people, we never touch on investments. We never talk about money in Black families, and this is the honest truth. So I said, if my parents are not gonna sit me down and say, you need to do 1, 2, 3 with your money, or you should do 1, 2, 3 with your money, I need to take another step forward and say, how am I going to be able to spend the money? Books are there to inform me. Books are there to motivate me. So I took this book, Rich Woman, by Robert Kiyosaki's wife, called by the name of Kim Kiyosaki. And in this book, she says she likes the title of a book, Rich Woman, and she said the subtitle is because I don't like being told what to do. And I think most women don't like being told what to do.
To be told what to do.
Yes, and again, you don't like to be told what to do with your money also. So I was like, yes, I don't know, I don't like being told what to do, but I need to be informative as a young person, because obviously I'm going somewhere, but if I get there and I don't have anything to show for the work that I've done, then what's the point?
It's gonna be a problem.
Yes. So obviously, because books are a conversation with an author, I then engaged in the conversation with Kim Kiyosaki. And in this book, she takes us through a journey of having a conversation. It starts off with a conversation she has with her friends, and they talk about catching up, and because it's friends that she hasn't met in 20 years. So after 20 years, they come together, they start talking about their lives and where they're at now, their fears, their mistakes, and etc. And then she starts to share on how she was able to move from being completely broke, living in a car, living with family members, and then those cards, my family members run out, and then she has to move in with friends, and then cards with friends runs out, and then they lived in the car because they were trying to push their vision and their dream, which is business, and it's not easy to do that. So for me, it shows that we always get somewhere, but the journey is not easy.
It's not easy.
And as women, we need someone to also, encourage us to say, you're gonna get there. You get there one day, but embrace the journey. And outside of that, what I love about the book is the fact that it's funny because it shows how we women are so scared to try on new things. Since it talks about investing, we are scared about trying new things. We always say, I don't have time.
You want to play safe, hey?
Yeah, I don't have time. No, this is my money, my last cent, etc. So it shows off realistic things that we women face and we women are afraid of. So it's tackling fears, it's showing different kinds of investments. And the one thing I like about what she says in the book is that gone are the days where we women have to depend on our families, on the government, and on a man to take care of us financially. So it's very important for us to open our minds to investing and opportunities that represent themselves for investments. So currently reading, loving it so far.
There's one thing that I'm loving in this conversation is that whatever information that you need, if you don't have somebody to tell you about it, to teach you about it, go buy yourself a book just to know more about that subject.
Yes.
I love your perception about books. It's actually changing my own perception.
Yeah.
I know it is changing your perception. So let's keep on reading.
Yeah.
Now we are going to the last book, the fourth book. So let's talk about the fourth book. What's happening?
Oh, this fourth book, is titled Girl, Get Your Credit Straight, and it's for black women. It's by black women, for black women. And every time I read the title, I'm like, girl, get your credit straight, because I need to get my credit straight.
It's true.
This book for me has shown me, or has taught me a lot of things that I didn't know about money. Understand? And as women, we like to spend money that we don't have. I've learned this through the book, and obviously I've done that myself. I don't have credit. I would like to buy everything on cash. I've learned this through the book. If you don't have the money, don't spend it. Yeah, I've learned this through the book. I've learned titles like debts, credits, accountants, etc., and other things that have that are linked to financial management. So this book has really showed me that as a young woman, especially as a black woman, you must get your money right.
That's true.
Because percentages increase every year of women having to take care of themselves. Divorce rates are crazy. Then women have to take care of themselves financially. And as young women, Nakona, we like to buy things, but who's supposed to buy those things for you? So it also taught me about budgets. Yeah, so it just taught me about budget. So yeah, this is another book I really liked.
I love your books. I love how they actually speak to you directly, and I love the titles because the last two books they're actually addressing you as a woman. You know? Because sometimes we complain about how we cannot relate to certain books. So just always make sure that whenever you read a book, let it be a book that can actually connect with you.
Yeah.
Let it be a book that can actually communicate with you and change your life. Ayanda, one thing that I love about this interview is that I get to learn a lot personally. I've learned so much from you and for the love that you have for books. Now, for a person who hasn't started their reading journey or who does read but doesn't like reading at all, what advice would you like to give them?
I'm a young individual who strongly believes that we are on earth for a reason, a season, and a divine purpose. Anyone who knows me knows that I stand about purpose, and I'm all about purpose. And I believe that we all have our journeys and a destination we have to reach, which is purpose. And with regards to reading, today when I was driving up here, I came across a stop sign, I came across a robot, and before I knew what a stop sign meant, I read about it. Before I knew what a red robot meant, I read about it, and etc. So it's very important for young people to read in your journey, read to your destination, and it's amazing the things that you're going to be able to learn and things that you're going to be able to achieve once you have started your journey of reading. And plus, readers are leaders.
And it's that time that I don't love it all. I don't like this time, because I have to say my goodbyes, and today's episode was really amazing. But before we say our goodbyes, what's next for Ayanda Masuku?
I have a lot of things I'd like to achieve, you understand, because I'm a visionary. So I see myself having houses, I see myself having cars.
Yes, girl.
I see my brand also looking forward to passing over the sash to the new Miss Mamelodi Sundowns princess for Mpumalanga, but I'm still going to be reigning princess till next year. So those are the things that I'm looking forward to at the moment.
Nice. So where can we follow you on social media?
I'm not really big on social media, but you know, this industry requires us to be. Yeah. So I am Ayanda ZN Masugu on Facebook. I am also on Instagram, and it's at Ayanda _Masugu. So that's it for me. No Twitter, no anything. No
You're not
Snapchat.
complicated, eh? Well, beauty queen is just not complicated at all. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for sharing your reading journey with us. I've learned so much from you. You know, I know even the viewer right now is gonna learn so much. But one thing that I can say to you is that it's that time whereby I have to love you and live you. Don't forget to subscribe and keep on sharing, man. Let's create a culture of reading. From you, Enika Tapimadi. Oh, babes with Nwati. Catch me next Thursday, same time, same place, with another amazing guest